Leeds boxing promo. We're down here in Barnsley with the main man, Mr. Waw'S. How are you doing?
All right, mate. How are you?
Really good, mate. Really good. Just want to congratulate you on a fantastic show tonight.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're all. It was put together by Jordan Sheldrake, who went and got his promoter's license. Asked me and Rick Bennett to come on and be involved in 2020 Promotions, just for our experience, stuff like that. And yeah, we come up with 2020, and we just want to put shows on for the fans, night that fans can remember, boxers can remember. Try and get a good production, things like that. And yeah, it's been a brilliant night, mate. And I think people will remember it.
I think they definitely will, mate. I think they definitely will.
Cheers.
Let's just have a little run through the night.
Yep.
First fight, Armani Francis.
Yeah,
Pro debut.
Pro debut, Armani. Listen, he had a good amateur career, a lot of stoppages. Come to me 12 months ago, been toying about with us, turned him over. Mate, Armani's a bag of tricks, mate. He's a bag of tricks. He didn't even scratch surface tonight, you know what I mean? He just wanted a box to instruction. Got cut in second round.
Yeah.
Normally, I've had it with fighters, when they get cut, they get an adrenaline dump. I just said, don't worry about it, because he could dab in his hand. Just stay calm. Mike Jackson's here, that's what he's here to do. Don't worry about the cut, it'll be sorted. Stay calm, keep boxing behind your jab, and you get win. And Armani got a 40-36 win. But listen, he didn't show you even 10% of what Armani Francis can do, because believe me, mate, he's a flyweight. He walks around at 54 kilo, mate. He's explosive, and best is yet to come. But that's my job in guiding him as a trainer and as a manager, the right fights at the right time, and yeah, he can go from there. But it's a debut to remember, especially with a couple of stitches in his eye as well.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, listen, phenomenal talent, mate, and sky's the limit for not just for him, for multiple lads, but we'll run through them.
What impressed me about Armani was his composure.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
For a pro debut, he was very cool, very calm.
If you know Armani, that's how he is. He's so laid back and relaxed, and that's his style. Do you know what I mean? He's not erratic. He just goes with the flow. You know what I mean? He's just laid back. So yeah.
And the second fight of the night. Sorry, I'm trying to think because my mind. It's all been a bit crazy. Who was number two?
Keenan Halford.
Keenan Halford.
So
the Wakey Warrior.
Yeah. So I manage Keenan. Rick Bennett trains him. Keenan hadn't fought since last July.
Yeah. The Trinity show.
Yeah, had a little break. So we got him a tough, durable kid. Somebody who'll throw a little bit back with him as well, to get the rounds under his belt and get him back moving. You know what I mean? And yeah, come through. It gets better with every fight. Keenan. He had very little amateur pedigree, so he's learning. He's learning the job. Yeah, and Rick's doing a fantastic job with him. Listen. He's weighing in there and he's fighting at lightweight, super lightweights. Listen, I think the lightest he's weighed in is like 9'9". He could easily, day before, weigh 9 stone 6 and be a massive 6'2", rangy, you know, he could switch it at super feather. Imagine the size of him, and he can make it that he doesn't even diet, you know what I mean?
It'd be a serious problem at super feather, wouldn't it?
Yeah, serious. Go on, Eddie.
What I noticed about Keenan tonight, and I spoke to him about this in detail after the fight, and Jake will agree, is that even when he gets dual opponents that throw back, that range that he's got for his weight is incredible.
Oh yeah.
Hard times.
I call him Dalsim, me. Street fighter, Dalsim, man. Listen, that door's 20 foot away and he could punch you in the face from here, couldn't he? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, Keenan Alford were then we went, Bernan, obviously I don't manage Bernan.
Another pro debut?
Yeah, another pro debut. Worked closely with his team. A lovely guy, sold well. Heard he got a good win under his belt and he'll move forward from there. I didn't watch the fight, so I can't really comment on that. But a pleasure to work with Bernan, Amir, and Kennedy, Jamie Kennedy. They're honest, what a team. And I know them personally, so we shared changing room plenty of times, and we've gone to war with each other as well. So they're good guys, and they're always welcome back.
Right. And the next one?
Number
four.
Lewis Booth.
Lewis Booth. Donny's
Listen, Lewis Booth's a good
Mr.
friend
Tools
of mine. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine, he's Lewis. We know what we get from Pocket Rocket, mate. He's explosive. He'll come, he'll stick it on you. And he didn't get a decision last time for a central area that I want there, so I can't comment on it personally, but I'd heard he thought he won. So a good 6 rounds under his belt for Lewis, and probably going to push on to bigger and better things. Jimmy will always have a plan with him because, again, I've known Jimmy personally. Jimmy's been a mentor of mine for many years.
Shout out, Jimmy.
Yeah, shout out. Listen, if I ever need anything, I ring that man, and that man, he'll give me always tell me truth. If I'm wrong, right, whatever, he'll give you it straight, blunt, and yeah, Jimmy will have a plan, as obvious well as the rest of the team, Nick and all that lot who were with him. You know, Nick's a good guy from Leeds, who we all know as well. But yeah, Lewis, fair play to you, mate, and thank you. Pleasure to work with your team, and you did really well.
It was good to see him back in the winning column.
Yeah, that's what it's about, innit? And Eddie will know, you'll know, we've all been around boxing. A loss can put you down a little bit, but if you've got a strong winning mentality, you forget about, you know what I mean? Yeah, it hurts, but you get back in that gym Monday and right them wrongs, and that's probably what Lewis has done, and Jimmy, the 2 experienced men, and yeah, fair play to the boys.
Yeah. I was going to ask, how do you see Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson going this evening? Just to, I want you to imagine in your mind's eye.
Do you know what, mate?
In your mind's eye, how do you see that going genuinely, if you were a judge? Listen,
all I'm going to say is fans are going to win. I'm not going to make no predictions because I might end up with egg on my face. I like both fighters. I think they're both phenomenal fighters. You know, Teofimo went and beat a fighter that I loved, Vasily Lomachenko. What he brought to boxing were unreal. Teofimo beat him, but then Shakur's in a gym with the likes of Bud Crawford, who beat Canelo, and Bud's beat everybody, and pound for pound great. So I'm not going to comment. It's one for the fans, and we're all going to win, and that's the main thing. Yeah.
Ranger reminds me of, I call him the Yorkshire Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, fast hands, quick hands, but we'll get to Joel. We'll get to Joel.
Yeah, I'll let
yeah, you'll keep the thing. Yeah.
Fight number 5
was Andrea Chekaleski.
Yeah, the Albanian dream.
I love Andrea. Andrea puts a smile on my face. Not just when he boxes, whenever I see him. He's larger than life. What people don't understand is he come over here, lived in Italy, he's an Albanian Italian, come over, knocked on Rick's door over lockdown and goes, I want to be world champion. Rick was like, all right, yeah. You know what I mean? This kid's come again, limited amateur experience, but I mean, what an engine. He don't fail to please people. He's fan friendly, he's in your face, he'll keep working. It's phenomenal, mate. And forget about his boxing as a person. What a lovely, lovely man. And he gets in there and trades punches, but he ain't got a bad bone in his body, honest to God. But yeah, another 6 rounds under his belt anyway. Solid 6 rounds. Just beat the kid up. Maintained his attacks at little times. He would have got him out of there, but that's learning for him. And he'll get there. Rick and him work endlessly, mate. And yeah, fair play, Andrea, and love Rick.
Shout out to Rick and all the team down at Wakefield.
Yeah. Sorry, there's Ben, there's Luke, there's plenty of them. You know what I mean? They're all there putting graft in. There's no I in team, is there? No. So
the thing I love about Andrea is the attitude, the determination.
Yeah. Listen, do you know what? Man hit it on the head earlier. Did Eddie, and he is like a Golovkin. That's what you get. That stiff, solid, everything solid. You know. Yeah. So yeah, no, he did well, mate.
Body head. I don't know how the guy stayed in there.
I don't, definitely not. Then we went after him, Cash Ali.
Yeah, the heavyweights.
Cash Ali coming back, 2-year layoff, rung me up 3 weeks ago, can I get on your show? Said yeah, bobbed him on, sold well, got the win. I know his team personally, lovely fellas, definitely have Cash back. And I know we want to get a couple of fights in to get rid of that rust, and listen, he'll outgrow us in no time, and he'll be on the big shows again, because we all know Cash Ali's a name and he's a serious operator. So yeah.
Pleasure to have him on the show.
Yeah. And then next up was Joe Granger. Yeah,
the golden boy.
Yeah, mate, yeah, Joe, listen, Joel's his own biggest critic. If Joel gets hit with one fucking shot, he's fuming. He's sparred loads of southpaws, loads of them, and he wants to kill everybody. And what we're trying to say to him is, relax with it. Learn. When we tell you to practice stuff, instead of wanting to win a spar, that's what you need to do. He got a live Nathan Danby, Nathan's a quality operator, and ask questions of Joel. Joel will learn more from that than his previous fights, because his previous fights, the shell up, he's strong, he can punch, his hands are fast, he's a super welterweight, he's been fighting at middle, we know what he can do, he's just got to relax and settle behind it, but he will. He's, you know, the ceiling, he's got a very high ceiling of where he can be. I see it in the gym every day, glimpses of how good he can be and you know, where I do believe he can go, but he don't want it tomorrow, he wants it yesterday. Yeah. And that's what we're trying to get out of Joel, relax him, because he's a phenomenal fighter, mate. Fast hands, fast feet, marketable because he's good looking as fucking all birds cheer over him and that, you know what I mean? He's got the package, we've just got to slow him down a little bit and get him to do it at our pace, what we want. We're the ones who know that I'm the one who studies boxing day in, day out for 20 odd years, you know what I mean? So yeah. And then from there, I think, was it Bino?
Yeah, Bino.
I don't know really much about Bino. Yeah, don't really know much about him. They just got a good solid win. Sold shitloads of tickets. Come off White Collar scene. Boxed amateur years ago. Craig's a good lad. Craig Wood, trains out of LS20. Schools his kids well, mate. Glenn Banks, his manager. I've worked with Glenn for a long time. Glenn's sound, mate. Easy to work with. Yeah, sound them boys. So yeah, fair play to them. He's
no, up, good pro debut.
Yeah, listen, he's up and running. That's the main thing. That's the scariest thing. From there, you build on that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, fair play to him. And then last was
the Diamond.
The Diamond.
Yeah, a star was born, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's what, you know. I told people about him. Did a 4-round on his debut, sold well. Told everybody he's explosive, he's strong, he's
spiteful,
vicious,
violent.
He's everything, mate. He can box front foot, back foot, switch. And you've seen it tonight. Josh Cook, 60 odd fights, been stopped once. That was second time. Josh Cook said, I've been in with some top boys and nobody does that. First round he stayed orthodox, he turned southpaw second, started getting some success because he's an intelligent fighter, James. He's got a very good boxing brain. So he knew what we're working. Switched back a couple of times, said, no, stay southpaw. You're bringing him onto it, you get him out of there. And listen, mate, I told everybody about this kid and I will tell you now. He's got 2 more fights to go and I will be messaging Les Potts for Central Area middleweight title shot. And whoever is stood in front of him, he's going to go through it. I'm going to straight up, he will go through you like a train because he ain't stopping, mate. When he fucking puts that gas on, mate, he ain't stopping. And it's my job to guide him right, pick the right fights at the right times, get him out at the right times. And Damien is a long-time coach. He's been with Damien since he was 8-year-old. He schools him real well out at Bridlington. Does
There's
Damien?
Some phenomenal talent.
Oh mate, listen, some serious talent. So if you're watching Ollie Mail, Frankie Thomas, you was the next to get contracts with me. You know that, don't you, boys? But no, seriously, Damo does a phenomenal job. Not just him, everybody at the CYP club to get behind the lads. You know, it's not just boxing, mate. They run football, they run everything, mate. The setup is unreal, and James is going to fly the flag for him, and he puts a smile on everybody's face. And yeah, mate. But you know you've got one, and I'll tell you all now. James Precious, yeah, is a serious fella, mate. He's a serious fella.
What a way to top the show, you know?
Yeah, mate, finished off, 3rd round stoppage, Josh Cook, nobody does that. There were a sponsor, I'm not going to say what money you're offering, but a sponsor's been offering money this week. That money, and this sponsors one of my other lads, pays him very hefty. Yeah, well, it's just got up 20 grand on top of that. And that's not being big-headed. What he offered, he better put 20 grand on top to get James's his name on it. Yeah, James's clothes. Because it is good. Honestly, it's the next big thing, mate. It's the next big thing.
That for me was the cherry on the cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It topped a brilliant night off, and but yeah, boys. And listen, none of this would be possible without the fans. The fans, we love you all. Jake, Eddie, you from day dot, you've always backed me lads. Same with you, Eddie. You know, there's been other companies that have said, come along, they don't want to come along. But I remember these things, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I won't miss it for the world, mate.
you was, when Ellis just got his big chance, there were people wanting interviews, go away. We don't want to give you interviews because you don't want to know us when we're small fry. Because we're doing something now, don't try to tag along then. When we grow as a team, and I class you as part of my team. So thank you very much, boys, and for all your exposure you give us, we appreciate it. We love you to pieces, and continue to work with us.
And what's next, Wayne?
Next, mate, I'm going to go fishing tomorrow with Diggs.
Okay.
We're going to go fishing, me and Diggs, for a few hours. I'm going to go have a week. I'm going to have a week off, and then from there, mate, I'll be back in gym helping out with a few fighters, things like that. And then, but hopefully, we'll have another date for you this week. And shout out, mate, to Rick and Jordan, because no, it's possible without them, and Mike McCupman. You know, it looks like a scarecrow there because he's hungry, you know what I mean? But no, shout out to everybody involved, from production to the venue, Lee Hogan filming fights, everybody, thank you very much. And I hope you can continue to support. Thank you very much.
What a night, Wayne.
Yeah, what a night. Thank you,
Thanks
boys.
a lot.